did the CBDs because just for anxiety or whatever. And so when I was there, I was like, oh, screw it. We've been doing the 6% or whatever it is, the less one. And I just asked this lady, is this the strongest kind? And it doesn't have any THC. And she said, yes. And why not? So I got it, and I was like, let's go all out and try it. And so we all tried it, and everybody loved it. Yeah, and it's 60 milligrams. And it's like Kent was laughing. He goes, "Man, you don't care about anything." I was plastered to this couch, and I go. He goes, "Like all my friends left." And I go, "You mean the voices in your head?" And he goes, well, "That yeah, Marshawn. I met my friends. We were just on one roll after another roll. It was just so funny, so funny. How's your morning?"
My morning's been very different.
Oh boy, and I see laughter heals right on the sign. That's so funny. So funny. Yeah, your morning's not been good.
No, it's been good, just intense.
Oh, okay.
Reuniting people.
I
There
got
was
you.
a spirit here earlier, this woman's grandmother actually,
Uh-huh.
and she kept leaning over and touching my shoulder and touching my shoulder, and she had touched me so much that my eyes started to water up. I was like, I can't manage her in my energy. I was like, please step back. And how do you say that so kind to the nicest spirit when you're just like, you can't touch me anymore?
I think
And
just
I can't call HR. Like,
I would just say like your energy is like so pure. It's so beautiful. Like being in the human body just can't handle that much pureness. Maybe that.
that's what it was. I could not manage it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's so much love coming at you. It's like whoa. Yeah, yeah,
That was just one of the things today. So it's
yeah,
just been interesting.
yeah.
And it's not Monday, is it?
Today's Tuesday, I think. Right? Right? Oh, I like your hair. Lean up. You have Princess Leia.
Oh, oh yeah, I have buttons.
I love that. I love that. Star Wars is Kent's favorite. Well, you know that, but yeah. What was I gonna say? Do you have your Star Wars shirt on too? No.
I don't. I have my soldier
Oh,
shirt on.
okay. Okay.
Mm.
So, uh, is Griffin there?
He is
Hi,
Griffin.
Griff.
Everybody else.
Love you, Griff. I miss you so much.
He
Mom,
says, "I love you, mom."
is
Mom,
my mom there? Everybody.
Roger.
Hi, Uncle.
Mmm. Carl.
Yep. Father-in-law.
Why can't I remember that?
My kid's grandpa. Yeah.
Um, Thank you. Got it right. Then we have one. We have 4 footballs,
Oh, hi guys.
3 multi-dimensionals,
Hi guys.
your son, and Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing, love?
She says
Stephanie
she's
Spielman. Yeah.
fine. She's fine. She's waving like this, like big waves.
I love her. Okay. Thank you. Um. Okay. So, uh, Griffin, how are you doing, love? How's everything over there?
He says, I've been busy filling all your wishes over the holidays and busy listening to everything that you want to see changed in 2020. He goes, you got a lot going on in there.
Right. Right.
He says, Mom, I've been thinking about it. What about a move?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too.
Like,
But where? Like I've been looking everywhere. Like I put it online and I'm like, am I running or am I moving? Like I would like a bigger space for sure, you know?
he says, you're not running,
Uh-huh.
you're moving.
Okay.
And the move is possible. He says, I'll give you one in-state option and the rest of them are out of state.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
Um, In-state, he says, it's time to get out of LA.
Okay.
He says, I'd love it to be a little bit more low key. He
Okay.
says, you can do a San Diego,
Right.
a
Or
little
how
bit
about
warmer.
Oxford or Channel Islands or something like that?
That's good. He'll sign up for that. I have
Okay.
no idea where that is. What is that?
It's just up more towards north, like towards Santa Barbara. Like that way. Like it'll
I
go
know Santa
us
Barbara.
it'll go like us and then Thousand Oaks, Westlake, or I'm sorry, Westlake, Thousand Oaks, then Moore Park, then Oxnard. Like it goes up, towards Santa Barbara. Yeah, it's
I'll
near the
say yes.
yeah, it's near the beach.
Yes,
I
and
even
near the
thought of
beach.
like yeah, I even thought of Moore Park, just something a little bit with a little bit more space and not knowing everyone, just kind of a new leaf, like just a new beginning, kind of.
He loves that. And further from the city.
Okay, Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Um, what was I gonna ask you, Griff? Am I is my journey here now just to take care of Dill, or do I have my own journey still?
You
Okay.
have your own journey still.
Okay. Okay. Because I was like, I've been feeling death around me, and I was like, am I gonna die soon? But I don't feel like it's me. But I do feel like there's death around me somewhere. But I don't feel like it's real. Like it's something that's gonna be like not that surprising. It's not gonna be like a Griffin or something. It's either Eric or my dad is what I feel, but I'm not sure. You know, and you don't have to confirm that, but
Okay.
I've been
I'll
feeling
stay.
it hard. Thank you. Okay.
Your intuition is on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So and I'm not upset about it. I'm just, like that. But I was like, this morning when I was getting dressed, I was like, I wonder if my soul is tired or if I'm here to take care of Dylan because why I have so much trouble getting going, like with depression. Like, is it my soul that's tired? Like, and then I said to myself, oh, they would bring me home if they thought I was too tired. You know what I mean? Do you guys do that if somebody's too tired? You know what I mean?
Griffin says if it's not part of their lesson in staying tired,
Yeah.
then they'll use one of their exits to get out.
Okay. I
It
got
might be
you.
a car accident, it might be, an
Right.
allergy, a slip and fall, just something
Simple.
where
I
people
got
say it's so strange.
no, I feel you totally, but I was just wondering why such a long battle with depression, you know? And then it led me to believe like it's my soul that's tired. You know what I mean? Like and then I was thinking maybe you guys should have a meeting that people shouldn't lose kids. Maybe it's not doable.
Griffin said, I wish. He says,
Yeah,
but anything that lives can die.
right,
They come together. Anything that shines light can go dark. And he says, Mom, you're just experiencing both ends of the stick here. That's
right,
it. And he says, once you understand that your depression isn't seen as a negative, that it's something
that just
real,
is, right.
not to be ignored,
Uh,
to be looked at, held, healed, that you can come away from the depression and focus on what you really want to be contributing to everybody around you.
right. I agree with
Because
you.
why do you think we brought Kent back?
Right. To kill me from laughing. I literally thought I literally thought this morning, like, I never thought you could die from laughing, but he just kept coming and coming. Like, he needs to make money off that. Because if he can't get paid for making people laugh, nobody can. So I thought I was going to die this morning. You guys, like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, stop, stop. It was so fun. It was needed. Like, I feel a lot better, even though I'm crying just like, because I'm just kind of
As
in
a relief.
acceptance. Yeah, no, and I'm kind of in acceptance. Like, um, I was thinking real deep that I saw on TikTok this guy's explaining it in a different way how y'all have explained there's really no time the way we've been taught, like linear time. Everything's taking place at the same time and overlapped on each other. And this guy put it real basic. And it's like Griffin is here with me. He just doesn't have his body but his life goes on and our relationship is different. But everything is just here, right? Like we're not he's not up and somewhere else. Like when I leave, I'll still see Dylan and I'll still be a part of his life, even though he doesn't see me. You know, he sees me when he wants to, but he won't. I can't really annoy him. Well, I could probably still annoy him. I
You
probably
could,
could.
and you would.
I could probably definitely let him know I was here. But no, but it really hit me hard that all of a sudden what Griffin's been trying to tell me in so many ways, when that guy just said it that way, the message just got delivered to me that, wow, Griffin is here. Everyone's here. Everything's existing at once. We just only have five senses, so we can't see them. You know what I mean? Because we were only given five senses because it would be too difficult, as Jamie has experienced, to have more than five senses. It can be very difficult, to live both lives.
It
You know?
can be.
Yeah.
But Griffin says you're going to be using a bit more of that.
Okay.
You're going to come out of the depression by healing it,
Okay.
and you're going to be able to talk to other people on what it's about. Because, Mom,
Okay.
your mission has always been about saving people,
Okay.
saving lives.
Okay. I
Whether
feel that in my soul. I feel that that's true. Yeah.
Is whether you are out there manually doing it because you would,
Right,
or you're out there on social media encouraging, or
right,
you're that inside motivator voice where
right,
you're putting out these videos to help people understand that they're not alone.
right.
You are about building community and saving lives.
Okay. Thank you. I feel
And
that. Yeah.
he says, I know that you're never going to experience like a traditional job. Like you're just not going to go out there and get something and get paid by the hour to do something.
Right. I think I would
You,
kill myself.
he goes, probably.
Yeah. And I worked since I was at 14, in all fairness. I haven't worked in years, but I did start working at 14 and I loved like Dairy Queen and Kroger. I was a cashier and I loved all those experiences, but I don't think a 9 to 5 I could do that. I'm
Mm-mm.
too ADHD. I think it would be like being in jail to me or something, you know.
He says,
Mad
but
respect to people who do it, but yeah.
people are going to find you and you are going to touch their lives and you're going to help them understand what it's like to live, but just from a real person standpoint.
Right. Right.
And he goes,
I've
we don't
heard.
have a lot of those. We give a lot of credit to the people who have studied it. We give a lot of props to people who, have degrees,
Right.
who make a career out of it. But the people who are living and doing the work, we don't know how to prop them up and listen to them.
Right.
So there's nobody's path that you're following. You're just going to be putting it out there like you have been.
Right. It's hard too, Griff, sometimes because, well, life's hard, but, and it's okay. It's okay that it's hard, but the difficult part is sometimes you just look so fucking crazy. Like, and and crazy is kind of my trigger word because we have had real mental illness in my family. So if you say that to me, it's like it gets me in the stomach like a knife, like it feels mean. Even though they're starting to take away the shame in mental health, and things like that, it hurts me. It's so dismissive, as Dave Chappelle said, that when they call you crazy, it's like it's dismissive. She's crazy. Like don't
Write you
listen to
off.
her. Yeah. So it's a trigger word for me that I'm learning to accept and not let it mean as much. Like how you guys say that words only have the meaning you give them. Why Eric Meadows cusses all the time, or I do too, but no, but because really words only have the meaning that you give them, right? So I've got to let that word just keep dying and dying in my vocabulary for the meaning that I did give it, you know,
He's
because it
saying,
comes with shame.
please.
Yeah, right. I gotta let crazy mean okay, good, ahead of your time, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm sure a
Well,
lot of people look crazy when they come out first saying something.
I was gonna say, I just made some magnets. I don't know where they are right now, but
Uh-huh.
it says it's not woo woo, it's true true.
Right,
And that's part of me aligning with that is because the term crazy is not sufficient. It's
right,
not used properly when it comes to even mental illness or
right.
disease
It's not
and
fair. Right,
psychic and sensitive people.
right. It's not fair at all. And I think it's starting to turn a little bit. Like people are starting to talk like even like the serotonin and stuff that your happy chemicals are really made in your stomach. They're saying now instead
Mhm.
of your brain. So your diet has a lot to do with it. So your kids and my kids will be able to enjoy that, those changes. Because when my mom had her breakdown, they didn't even have a medication for you. Like you went in the hospital and you stayed, whereas now my friend's kid thought he was Jesus Christ, shaved his head on a Friday and was out on Monday, and he wasn't perfect, but he was landed, like they gave him something magical or whatever. And I know I'm not touting big pharma or anything, but sometimes you do need a balancer, some kind of
Mhm.
balancer. And
I
I want to say that for kids because it can be very frustrating when one doesn't work and then you don't want to have the patience to try another one. And sometimes you got to be a little bit more open if you really have a true chemical imbalance. You have to be
Griffin said
respectful.
that is such a huge point to make because even Griffin says I've watched his parents don't even have the patience. They give
Right,
him one pill and then they say, "Well, it's not working.
right,
My kid is obviously broken. I don't know how to help them. I don't know what to do for them." And then
right,
they stand back because they don't even know how to manage the medicine that's not working for their kid that's asking for the help or needing the help.
right,
And then
right.
by the time they understand they need a different medication, the kid's already made a different choice.
Right, and what exact beautifully said. I mean, there's nothing to say to that because it's just hard to try different medications if especially if they wipe you out or you feel flat or you don't feel like yourself, you know? And sometimes you've got to just get over a hump, you know? What are you doing?
I gotta grab a phone. Hold on.
Okay.
My client left her phone on the couch under
Oh,
a
how cute.
pillow, and they're
Aw.
sliding notes underneath my door.
Oh, that's
Please,
so sweet.
do you see my phone, please? Because I
Oh,
don't
they
check my
can talk.
phone.
It's just me. Yeah. I
Thank
got
you.
that. Yeah. It's life, you know? So anyway, uh, oh, what were you said? Okay. So kids don't want to have the patience, and neither do adults, because sometimes you can take a medication and it doesn't work at all, or you don't feel like yourself, and you're like, enough of that. I don't want any more of that stuff.
Griff says, "Why can't we do a Griff's Gift CBD?"
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
that.
"Come on." He's like,
Oh,
"We can do a
wow.
line of products. We can direct them specifically towards, anxiety and kids
Right.
of the teen age." He goes, "It'd be
Right.
great. Profits can go to a nonprofit that helps other families and members understand
Right. And
anxiety."
some does. I'm keeping some of the profits. Hey, hey,
Oh,
hey.
yeah.
Like it. Okay. So,
He said, "Yeah, if you're doing this, you get paid for it."
no, and also I just think that I like to just say that because everybody goes, "Why are you doing that? You're not," and they get all indignant, like, "For the money, bitch, for the money." Yeah, let's just say the truth. um, but no, to help people. But if you benefit from helping people, why not? So that's a my mind just went bam, exploded. That would be so cool, Griff.
He loves the idea, especially around the ages of like 15, 25, that 10-year gap.
Okay, Jamie, you have to be my witness. God, you're
Okay.
not a good witness because you see dead people. People aren't going to believe you. I was trying to make you laugh. I hope I did. Okay,
You did.
so, anyways, you remember when we first started talking to Griff and he kept on wanting me to take CBD oil, and you were like, "See, is that a thing? What are you talking about?" But he said like the formal name, cannabinoid, blah, 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 CBD or whatever. And you go, and you were like, "Is that a thing, Griff? Come on," or something like that. And because he wanted me to keep on taking it without the THC or something, he was saying for depression and everything. And he goes, "Mom, it'll just help you. Just please take it, take it, take it." And he said Charlotte's Web. And you go, "Griff, there's not a come on. There's not a Charlotte's Web." And you go, "Wait a minute, hold on." And you're like, "Sorry, Marshawn, hold on." Because you're like doubting yourself, like, and you entered it and you go, "Oh my God, there's a Charlotte's Web." Because you go, "Any particular strain, Griff?" And he said Charlotte's Web. And I was like the children's book? And you know the story behind it. The little girl had like 300 seizures a day, and her little name is Charlotte. And so they named it after her. The Stanley brothers made it. I went and looked into it. And it's a group of guys. They look so cool. Like, I think maybe I don't know where they are, in some farmland, like Northern California or Colorado, I think. Oh, he's not listening to me. So, anyways, he's got on a big old headset. So, anyways, it was a beautiful, beautiful story, and they did it on Dateline. I just saw it by accident. It was on Dateline. But the mother tried everything, and she was really against medication and pot and everything. And she was desperate. Her little baby girl was having like, I mean, sounds crazy, but like I want to say 300 seizures a week or a day, but some kind of astronomical,
God,
unbelievable
I can't
amount.
imagine.
Yeah. And so she somehow it got in her mind, and she took the pot and asked these brothers, "Can you take the high stuff out of it, and we could try it?" I don't know how she got the idea. Her husband was overseas and he was researching a bunch of stuff, and so they did it. It was a big, expensive process to divide it, but yeah. But do you remember that?
Griffin,
He's been
not
so
really.
CBDs. No, but we were talking about it last night that Griffin's been pounding CBDs into me way before anyone started talking about. So he's been wanting me to do CBD oils for so long, you know? Like he
It
loves them.
works. It works. His face right now is like, "No, keep talking, because I'm
Yeah,
amazing." That's like what he looks
yeah,
like.
yeah. No, Griffin, seriously, like I remember it verbatim. We were talking about it last night that I was like looking at Dylan or somebody and saying, Griffin has been begging me to take these since he died. Like that's what, 8 years ago. Nobody was
Wow.
talking about them.
No, no way.
No.
That's incredible.
Right.
And now he's like, he wants his own brand.
Okay. We'll look into it. So, anyways, no, and I think too, Griffin, when you were saying to loop this back around, when you were saying to save lives and stuff, I feel like one of the good things, if I'm gonna pat myself on the back, which hell, I'll go ahead and do it, um, is that I tell the truth. And that sounds crazy sometimes. Like I'm willing to put myself out there. And sometimes I even get scared and I'll go like a hermit and hide, like, oh God, can't believe I'm gonna say this. But I feel like saying the truth has been so amazing. Like, ah, it's like you take all the punches out of it,
That right there makes it easier too for you to experience subtle light energy, get
right?
the information from it very cleanly, and to
Right,
be able to channel it, communicate it. Like the moment a person decides to be honest with every aspect of their being, they
right.
become more sensitive. That's the results. 2020.
Yes.
He wants a wish list.
Okay.
Um,
Finishing things aren't my
so
strong point. That was one of the laughs this morning. It was big. I almost died from it, but okay. Because I was thinking about how you told me it's not my strong suit. Yeah, so go ahead.
um, here's his wish list
Okay.
to do live streaming, um, minimal every other,
Okay.
but it could be every third,
Okay.
every third week.
I wish we would have, Griffin, I wish we would have grown up, like Jamie's younger than me, but still, I wish we would have grown up in this generation. Like, the kids are getting so much more, like all these computers, and it's just going so fast. Like, you guys are seeing it. Yeah. And I start to feel like my mom saying, we walk to school in the snow, sideways, both ways.
Where,
Everything's so different now. Yeah,
where they hand me something, I'm like, what is this?
I know.
What is it? What does it do?
I
Huh?
know.
Like,
I know. I took one class at Caneo Adult School for computers, and I thank myself for doing that. And it helped me just learn. I just wanted to learn how to turn it on, turn it off, like, and then the rest I've just kind of navigated my own way. But everyone got annoyed. Nobody wanted to take the time, like, because you ask them 5 times, "How do you do this? How do you do that?" Remember, Grandma? How do you do it on the radio? How do you? Everything was written in black when you were 9 years old. You couldn't see it. They had to put stickers. Like, so it's frustrating. Well, I love you guys.
mm, Griffin loves you. Happy New Year, he's
Happy New Year.
shouting.
Oh my God. If you do that CBD oil tonight, you're gonna sleep and you're gonna feel high in the morning. If you do the high one. I mean, it doesn't. It's not high, but it's strong. That's what I want. Yeah.
I'm going to check and make sure it's you said 60?
Yeah. Charlotte's Web 60, and
Okay.
it says mint chocolate or whatever is what
I
the
think
flavor.
this is a gummy. What
Oh,
was
really?
yours?
That's a dropper oil.
Oh,
Yeah, pure oil.
this one's a
Looks like
gummy.
molasses syrup. Like it's so thick. Yeah.
Okay, I'd love to see a picture of it.
Okay. I will. I'll
Cool.
send you one. I love you.
All right. Love you.
Love you, everybody. Love you. Love you, Mom. Love you, Gus. Got the chills.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.